This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Monday, September 23rd, 2024. We are located at 234 North Bradoaks Ave, 91016. We're performing a video sewer line inspection through a 4-inch mainline sewer cleanout located on the left-hand side of the house, of the property. This is a cast iron mainline sewer cleanout. This is our cleanout here, and this is the front of the property on the right-hand side, and this goes to the front of the property. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our camera head at the top of the cleanout, and we're going to zero out here and just begin our video sewer inspection. It appears that we were in cast iron, and then we immediately transitioned into vitreous clay. So we are in vitreous clay sewer line. You can see we do have a little bit of roots there in that joint. You can see some more roots in this joint here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic and we're going to push all the way out. Take a good look. Okay, we did go ahead and push all the way to our city sewer tie-in. This is our city sewer saddle here, and we did go ahead and locate this area. We did mark it with an orange painted dot, or in the middle of the street. No, sorry, excuse me. Just in front of the property, next to the swale of the sidewalk and the curb area, we did mark it with an orange dot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push in a little bit and take a good look at this saddle. And we're going to look here. Saddle seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. No root intrusions, no breaks, no cracks. So we're just going to slowly pull back. Take a good look. And you can see there we do have a little bit of an offset there in that joint in the vitreous clay. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to pull back. We're going to try shake our camera head here for a moment. And we're just going to begin to pull back. And you can see a little bit of an offset in that joint. And that joint there seems to be a fair maintainable condition, and you can see as well in those joints we have quite a few offsets, and we made a little bit of a turn, and we're going to continue to pull back. You can see we have a little bit of an offset there, nothing too major, and you can see we have a large offset and a large root intrusion there. So we're just going to push in, and we're going to locate this area here. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and it's just on the left-hand side of the walkway as you come up the stairs there and approach the front door of the property. We did go ahead and mark it with a red flag at approximately 5 foot 1 inches deep. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to pull back. We are on the property, and you can see we do have fairly large root intrusion there and a little bit of an offset in that joint. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to pull back, and you can see we do have more root intrusion there, and we do have some more root intrusions in these joints. What we would need to do is get these root intrusions hydrojetted out so we could take a better look at the joints, because right now the roots are covering up the joints, so we really can't tell what kind of condition the vitreous clay sewer line is. And you can see we do have some more root intrusions there, and we make a little bit of a turn. You can see we have a large offset here, so what we're going to do is we're going to push in just a little, and we're going to pause here and locate this area. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and it is just on the left hand side at the top of the stairs as you approach the front door. And we marked it with a red flag at approximately 4 foot 8 inches deep. And you can see here we have quite a large offset and root intrusion there. So we're just going to push in just a little bit more. And you can see here and it appears that we do have a tie in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push out to that point, and we're going to continue to push out, and we're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to try to run all the water on the right hand side of the property and see what ties in there. So we're just going to pull back a little, and we're going to pause here. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this, and it is just in the front of the property as you approach the front door. And we did go ahead and run all the water. We are running water in the house. We are running water on the right hand side of the house and the left hand side of the house, and the water is still coming behind us. So what we're going to do is we're going to still come back, and you can see that could have just been a fitting pulled on its side. And you can see we do have quite a large offset here and a little bit of root intrusion there. We do have other inspectors inside the house right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this water run down a little bit. Okay, we did go ahead and let some water run down. You can see we do have quite a large offset here and some root intrusion. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. You can see it is holding a little bit of water. We do have other inspectors inside right now running some water inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to try clear our camera head real quick. And we're just going to begin to pull back. And we are still in vitreous clay sewer pipe. You can see we still have some more root intrusion there. So we're just going to continue to pull back towards the mainline sewer clean out, and some more root intrusions in that joint, and as well as in that joint. And this is pulling back up to the top of the hill and pulling towards the left hand side of the property. And the mainline sewer clean out is on the far left hand side next to the hose bib and the pressure regulator. You can see we do have some more root intrusions in that joint. And I would suggest that you guys get a hydrojetted so we could get the roots out of the joints and we could take a better look at all the joints. And you can see we do have some more roots in those joints as well. And we're just going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer line inspection.